KatFTWynners, and welcome to another Winning Wednesday. Now I know it's been 2 weeks, but that's because last week was a little hectic getting back from Acen. I was trying to catch up in general with recording, so figured I might as well shove it all into 2 weeks later. A lot has happened, so I'm gonna just start off with channel stuff, and you'll see all the Acen stuff I want to talk about later, and with some pictures. So if you guys want to see some pictures from Acen, I'll put them up. But it was a lot of good relaxing for us, and a lot of a good vacation, relaxation. I tried to combine the two, and nothing came out. So vacation is what I meant. So we all took the time to actually relax, and it was so nice. So I will start off with just channel updates, what's been going on, playthroughs, live streams, a little. This is awkward because my phone's on silent. Damn it! So I just, as I was saying, wanted to start off with what's been going on with the channel with uploads and live streams and a really special announcement. So the first thing I want to start off with saying is we hit 10,000 subscribers! So that's really exciting! I'm not ready. I'm clearly not ready. My plan was to have, this hair is just being an asshole. My plan was to have draw my life ready, but it's just been so hectic I haven't been able to. So my plan is to still kind of do that, but I have an idea. So I will do the draw my life at some point when I get the chance. It will be sooner rather than later, I hope. But in the meantime, something a little more immediate. I was wondering if you guys would be interested in like almost a Q&A, just chill live stream. Not sure if I would do it on YouTube or if I would do it on Twitch, but I was thinking people could just pop in, ask questions, I'll answer them right on the spot. We could kind of just talk in general, chill, hang out, listen to music. But I would just spend like a good hour just answering your guys' questions and talking. So like an hour or two max, but I just wanted to kind of connect with you guys. It's 10,000 of you that I'm trying to be able to connect with and respond to as much as I can. So I figured that might be a good opportunity. YouTube might reach more people, but then it excludes some of the Twitch people and vice versa. So I'm not really sure which platform I should do it on. Let me know what you guys think in the description below. I don't guarantee I'd be able to answer every single question. Also, if it's a troll question, probably not gonna answer it, depends on the question. But we'll see. I don't have things set up for YouTube though, so that's the only reason I'm a little iffy about doing it, because I obviously am primarily on Twitch when it comes to live streaming. So that's an idea for 10,000, but thank you guys so much for all of the subscribers. All of you guys are still amazing. I don't really have any problems with any of you, like with trying to contain anyone being trolls, anyone being dicks to each other. It doesn't really happen, and I'm really lucky for that, especially at 10,000. I feel like by now I would have, and I haven't. So thank you guys so much for being adult. Even if you guys are underage, you guys are very adult, very mature for your age, or just, you know, nice and kind and generous, and that's what matters the most. So thank you guys so much for being awesome, and thank you guys for all the subs and all the views and all the everything. The support that you guys give me is incredible, so thank you. I love all of you. If you're wondering what happened to my 2 fingers, don't catch a flat iron right after you unplug it while it's slipping off the counter. Don't do that. Now I have 2 nice little blisters and lots of pain that keeps turning on and off. So if randomly I cut well, after I go ow, it might be because they're on fire again, all over again. So the second point would be probably playthroughs, what's been going on with them since the last 2 weeks of last Winning Wednesday. I did a few short one-shots, I think Emporium and Uri Station. Those were both really interesting. Like Uri Station's all hand-drawn by high school students. That was really cool, and it's really creepy. Emporium was really deep and sad, so I liked it for its story. And then Until Dawn, I uploaded the rest of that and knocked that out of the way for the first half of it. And then me and my mom couldn't do anything until after Acen, so you guys got to see that. It's surprisingly getting a shit ton of views, so thank you guys so much for the interest. That makes me really happy since it's a game that has been out for forever, but you guys are watching it on Twitch, so I'm really surprised that YouTube's getting just as many views. So thank you guys either for watching it again or for trying to catch up on what you did miss. So thank you guys, because that makes my mom really happy too. She's like, oh my god, we have so many views. So I was like, of course you do, because you're fantastic. But of course she gets nervous about, you know, recording or about live streaming, because she's like, I hope they like me. So it's really nice of you guys to support my mom as well. But yeah, so that was the first half uploaded. And then Friday the 13th came out when I came back from Acen, like shortly after. That's why I wasn't able to do the Acen Winning Wednesday, because on Tuesday we got the codes and we were allowed to upload on Wednesday. So we were like trying to whip out as much Friday the 13th as we could. And of course, having all of us have matching schedules is just not possible. But we did try our hardest to get you guys some content. I know they have nonstop been streaming, but unfortunately I do have other obligations, like my graphic design job that I go to, and also on top of that, my art and YouTube in general, so I haven't been able to stream as much as they do. But I have been trying to at least upload the streams that I did do with them on Wednesday and Thursday. So those have been slowly, I upload by match. So that way they stay short for you guys. That way I have a bit more wiggle room and content. And that way it's easier for you guys to watch on top of all of the hour-long episodes I'm sure you're getting from everyone else. So that has been being uploaded and it's been so much fun. I do plan on doing more. It's just, you know, when I can fit it in. And then the other game that just came out on Friday of last week was R.I.P. And I started uploading that Saturday. I did the thumbnail for it Friday and Saturday, and I actually really love this game. I did just finish it yesterday. Its final part was uploaded just before this, I believe. And oh boy, do I cry a lot in that last episode. I have not had a game try to hit me with so many feels all at once. It's really good. Really worth the watch in my opinion. I did try to cut down when I was taking too long on puzzles. It is very puzzle heavy, but I tried to cut what I could. But overall it's like 3 hours, I think, of content, 3 to 4 hours probably. So if you guys are watching it, thank you, because I know it's less horror and more adventure, but I wasn't sure how R.I.P would be perceived since it seemed so lighthearted, but that ending, really, if you guys love story-driven games, honestly, R.I.P's one you should watch. Even if you're skipping around until you see cutscenes, just see what the cutscenes are like, and that fills in some of the gaps for you. That would be probably a way to go about it as well. Because it's not like other games like Blackwood Crossing and Edith Finch. Those are constantly story all the time. R.I.P has a lot of puzzles in between, so... yeah, other than R.I.P, then it's just been Until Dawn, the endings being uploaded. So I got 6 and 7, now I have chapter 8, 9, and 10 to still upload. So that'll be tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday will be then the ending of Until Dawn. Oh man, that was an emotional drain too. That was just stress though, just cold sweat stress. But that's all done. And we have some ideas from you guys on what we can do next. I did get gifted by Jeffel, thank you. I did get gifted, that was a bad heart. Here's a better heart. My fingers just hurt, I'm sorry. I did get gifted Late Shift, which I showed Mom and she's like, that looks really cool. So we might do that next. But we do gotta do The Walking Dead, which at some point we're gonna do. My mom is currently on vacation for the next 2 weeks. So that's why we tried to whip out Until Dawn as fast as we could. But now we still got to do episode 4 and episode 5 of The Walking Dead. So as soon as she comes back, we're going to whip those out so we can see the ending of season 3. I know nothing. I'm trying really hard to avoid any spoilers. Anytime I see The Walking Dead mentioned on Twitter, I'm trying to scroll past it as fast as I can. It's really stressful. But either way, we're going to do that in like a couple weeks. So sorry that if you're waiting for our playthrough, but it is going to be a little bit. But when it comes to streaming, we might do Late Shift the next time Mom's able to. Otherwise, I'm gonna still do me and the stuff I do. As for live streaming, since I was talking about it, I did do Wednesday and Thursday of last week was the Friday the 13th streams with my friends on YouTube with like John, Gab, Sino, Minx, Craven, and there has been a Manly, and I feel like there's one more I'm just missing because it was 2 separate groups that had different people in it. Like the first time I did it, Craven wasn't there. Swing was the other one. I was like, I swear there's another one. Watch, there's even another one on top of that I'm totally missing because I've done that before, and I'm really sorry if I forgot anyone. But Swing Point was the first time I ever collabed with him. Oh my god, he's so much fun. He's hysterical during multiplayer games. But pretty much we all just like, it was one group one night and then the other half of the group pretty much the other night with a few repeats. So that's what's slowly being uploaded. I haven't been able to do the second live stream uploads because I'm still uploading the first live streams uploads. That made sense? I hope so. And then Friday and Saturday were the drawing stream for Rhyme. So I cut that where I could and like continued it on Saturday because I didn't get to finish it Sunday, or I didn't get to finish it Friday since Snuffles surprised me and came over earlier than I was expecting her to. So that's why I finished it up on Saturday. And then Sunday I streamed with my mom. We streamed the ending of Until Dawn. So I streamed for 5 days straight and boy was I exhausted. This next weekend for live streams, this Friday I plan on doing the thumbnail, oh, I forgot to mention this, Perception just came out yesterday, Tuesday, and boy do I want to play that, but I was like, needed to talk myself down. I'm finishing Rhyme, I'm finishing Until Dawn, Friday the 13th. I don't want to rush myself because I was like, oh, Monday I have to do the thumbnail so that way I have a thumbnail ready for it, and I was like, I've live streamed 5 days in a row. Maybe I shouldn't push myself too hard. So I am planning on this Friday doing the thumbnail for Perception, and then Saturday start uploading it. So just so you guys know, Perception is on the table for me. I just haven't gotten it yet because I'm really still hoping for the key, but they haven't contacted me with it because I'm signed up with the site that will sometimes send you keys. So we'll see. I will be live streaming also, I'm thinking Saturday instead of Sunday for the first time in a while. And the reason that is because Sunday, River, Shy Guy, and I all have off for the first time in a long time. We did have a Saturday off once in a blue moon like 4 or 5 weeks ago, but now we have all a day again, and I would like to spend it with them. So Saturday I'm thinking about moving it to, because they both work Saturday, and River I think works till like 4 or 5, so might as well, I'm holding something, sorry, distracting. Might as well do it on Sunday or Saturday instead of Sunday. What I'm thinking is possibly a few different things, but I kind of want to do some Friday the 13th. I was going to throw it out to Robot College to be like, hey, we have this many slots open if you guys want to join. Otherwise, then I'll open it up to you guys if Robot College can't. Just because they don't tend to have a similar schedule to me, I'll throw it out to them first and then to you guys. Otherwise, I do plan on starting to have a day where I do multiplayer games, and that will be one of the things on the list, along with Dead by Daylight and Mass Effect Andromeda if you guys want to, but I haven't even touched multiplayer in that, so I'm a little afraid of it. But I plan to kind of throw it out to you guys for 1 day a week for like an hour or two where I just play with you guys. So we'll see. We'll see, because I am starting to have some free time that I'll talk about later once I know more of a stable schedule. But yeah, that's what I think is going on this Saturday. I don't know what the other game will be if I do play anything other than Friday the 13th. Other than that, I think that's pretty much the whole thing for what's going on with the channel. This is gonna be a long one Wednesday. But now I can talk about Acen. That's awkward. I will say that I will put up some pictures as I talk, but I didn't take too many pictures, so I'm gonna be stealing Tedders' pictures because she took a crap ton, but I wasn't there for some of that, so I won't be able to talk about some of those photos. So I'm just doing ones that are relevant to what I'm saying. But we did go Thursday to Sunday, and we dressed up, of course. On the first day on Friday, Tedders was Sailor Mars, but I think she did Sailor Mars both Friday and Saturday, and she did one cosplay in between that was, what was the name? Lumpy Space Princess was Tedders' other costume. If she has a picture that, I'll post that as well. But yeah, that was Tedders, and she's someone that is very dear to me from 6th grade. I've known her since 6th grade. We've been best friends since then. And she's in the military, so I don't see her that often, so she actually got to spend a couple of days with us over at Acen. So I was super excited because it's her first time being to Acen in 8 years. So we got to actually spend it all together, and it was so nice and relaxing for all of us. And then the other person who was there was Snuffles, and Snuffles cosplayed, I had to think about it because I couldn't remember for a moment the girl's name, and I still can't, but from Kiss Him Not Me, the manga anime that I told you that me and Snuffles watched together and stuff. She cosplayed the main character from that. So that was really awesome. So if you're wondering why she's wearing a purple wig, this is why. And then on Saturday, she did cosplay for a short time from someone from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I don't know the name of the person. Speedwagon. Shy Guy knows. I don't know. I should know. I really should. She did those 2 costumes, but she wasn't in Speedwagon for long because that's a lot of layers. It's like a suit and stuff, and I don't think she even took pictures with it, so I can't show you guys. But then I did on Friday my wedding dress, pretty much, of me as Zelda with Shy Guy in his wedding dress. In his wedding outfit that was Zelda. It was Link. Yeah, it was Dark Link, and I was White Zelda. So we got to do a photo shoot, which, if I remember, calm down, camera. I'll try to post some pictures of the photo shoot and all of the Zelda people that were around at that time. But that was a lot of fun. It was the only day Shy Guy was able to go, but he was there at night, just not during the day. And then River was River, and being excellent at being River, because River never cosplays. So that was our whole group, but it was so much fun, and it was so stress-free and relaxing, and just the first time I think I've been to Acen without any drama whatsoever. It was so nice. It was just like, this is a really good vacation stress-free thing that we're experiencing here. We would go out to the marketplace, which, by the way, was really overwhelming for once. Like, I'm normally not overwhelmed by Acen specifically, but I really was this time around because they shoved Artist Alley in like a corner. And Artist Alley is where a bunch of people, artists and creators, come together and do booths in rows, if I can talk, where they sell their merch and their art. And it was like literally shoved in a corner, and it was really overwhelming and really hot. So we tried our hardest to go through that, but it was a lot of people. I don't think I have any pictures to show just how crowded it was, but it really was. But there are a few things I got from Artist Alley that I wanted to show you guys. One of them was, I got 2 of these, but I can't find my 3DS right now. I think it's in my closet, and I don't want to bug the cats. But I got this little dude. It's Haunter. Oh my god, it won't focus. Come on. Buddy, I'm gonna need you to, there we go. There, and then the shiny side. So I also got a Jolteon, and that's what's on my 3DS. This one was supposed to go on my phone, but for some reason, this little plug doesn't stay inside. So I'm gonna have to find one of my old ones and hope that works. And I also got this, not the bag. I got this pin. If you guys know what that is, I did a Let's Play of it. It's called Transistor, and it's an amazing game. It is so beautiful and so sad. I cried so hard at the end there, but this is her sword in it, and I love Transistor so much, and not many people do art from it. So that was really cool, and I also follow that artist on Tumblr, so it was really awesome to actually get to help and support her as an artist. So there is that. I also got this, but I didn't get it there because they sold out. So they sent it to me a week or 2 later, and some of you on the stream already saw it keyed out in all its glory, and some of you saw it on Twitter. But I got this skirt. Hey, it's an egg cat skirt. So it's just a bunch of egg cats. They're so cute. Yes. It's so soft too and silky. I like kind of want to get more skirts from this person, but because they have an axolotl one with just a bunch of happy axolotls, but it's pink. I don't like pink, so I don't know how to deal with that. It's on Twitter if you guys want to see me actually wearing it, but yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's weird and stupid, and I love it. I love it so much. So the other thing that I did get, and I get every year, and I figured I'd run it through with people who have never seen my other Winning Wednesdays, much less the ones with Acen, but I got, of course, another Chester, and then my mom surprised me with another Chester, so I have a lot of Chesters. They're actually called Sleepy Cat, I believe, is their brand name for all of them that look like this. But I always get one every year. The first one I ever got, we named Chester, hence why we call them Chesters. It's just, that's just the quota now. You have to do it that way. But I'm gonna show you guys each of my Chesters, even the ones we got years previously. So I'll just show you what we've hoarded pretty much since Chesters existed, or at least since I got one. But this is the OG Chester. This is Chester the Molester. Yep, that's what we named him. That's, all of them are Chester and then a sub name. Almost all of them. So I got little Chester. I was the only one who got him this year. The first year ever. And they have little feets. Well, okay, they did that year. He has little feets and he's just super happy. And he's also really deflated now. He's not as fluffy as the others. Like, he's super flat because me and Shy Guy used to fight over who was gonna use him as a pillow because they are amazing pillows. So for like resting your head up to watch a movie and stuff like that, they're amazing for that. But yeah, so this is OG. Sponsor. I'm not being sponsored for this. I wish I was getting paid in Chesters, but I will sponsor for you if Sleepy Cat ever wanted me to, but pretty sure they don't want me calling their cats Chester the Molester, so there's that. So this is Chester the Molester. Then the next year, I was like, okay, I have to get a Chester every year from now on. So all my friends were like, well, I want a Chester too, because we all love this dude. So Rob got one that he then called Chester the Trickster. And then one of our other friends got Chester, and we called it Chester the Dresser. I don't have pictures of those, I don't remember. I'm sure I have a picture somewhere of it if I remember to post it, but otherwise, it's one of the ones there. I think hers was pink or purple or something. I think it was pink though. Whereas Rob's and Snuffles were both gray. They both got the exact same Chester if I remember correctly. But Rob's was Chester the Trickster, and Snuffles was Chester, and I'm not gonna say what it is because it's related to her name, so I'm not gonna reveal that information, but hers is one of the Chesters as well. And then Shy Guy and River both got one. Shy Guys, it's Chester the Defender. Look at him. Oh, I lied. Also, Beat got one, and it was Chester the Offender, and it was blue. But then we got Shy Guy's Chester the Defender. We got River's, which is a vampire Chester, and it's look at the little teeth and the bat wings. And this is Chester the Kinkster. The next year, I didn't have as much money, so me and Shy Guy just focused on getting one that looked like ours combined. So mine's yellow, but has this patterning. Well, it's white, and then it's got yellow and gold. And Shy Guy's is all green with dark green ears. So we found one that's all yellow with dark yellow ears, so it looks like literally the baby of ours, and it's like this much smaller. And we call it CJ. It's Chester Jr. because, And notice how I mentioned the first Chester had little feet, because all of the existing Chesters after that, every single one, have had these no feet, and they just have thighs. Kind of like when cats boat, and they just have all their legs under them. That's what these ones are supposed to more look like. So, OG Chester is the only one like that. This is Chester the Confessor. And Chester the Confessor is gold. He's got gold stitching and yellow ears. He's all white. And then he's got little, it's really hard to see, this excessive bloom, but he's got basically a tramp stamp of wings. So he's supposed to be like angelic. I love it. And I was gonna get the orange one, which had an orange slice on his head, but he sold out right as I was gonna get him. So I got Chester the lemon one, which is Chester the Zester. Would have worked either way, but he's got a little lemon on his head, and he's like a weird yellow-green, so all over. So, but he's Chester the Zester. And then this year we got a little wild, and we got some special-looking ones, because I was gonna get one that was black with like a gold little crown, and it had gold stitching as the eyes, just like the Confessor one. But I was really afraid of the cats destroying the crown, because it's like, it looks like a cat toy. Like, it's just shiny enough and like dainty enough to be something that Tolly or Baron would like nom on. So we decided not to get it as much as I wanted it. So what I ended up getting was this dude. And Shy Guy appropriately named him Chester the Dozer. So, because he's constantly like sleepy time. So he's in a onesie. And I thought, you know, and he has a little green paw on his butt. I actually didn't really know that until after I got him. So that made me super happy because I really like this touch. But he's got a yellow face. He kind of looks like an egg yolk, but he's got a yellow face, and it's like cream colored outfit. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a catfish onesie, because it's got like eyes on the top, and then it's got gills on the side that are sewn in. So I think it's supposed to be a catfish, and these ears are not actually the ears of the onesie, but the ears of the Chester underneath. I mean, obviously it's the onesie sewing wise, but I think it's meant to be his ears underneath. So that's my guess, but he matched me when I was wearing my squirrel onesie, so I was super happy about that. And then I was deciding between him and one other one, and so my mom went and got me the other one without me knowing until the next day when I texted her and she showed me a picture of him. But this dude, he's a panda. Look at him. He's also medium size. So if you guys want to know what that means, here's the small one. So he's like that much bigger than that. But like here's a normal Chester size. He's like 2/3 the size of a normal Chester. So there are medium sizes, they're not as common. The small ones, I actually didn't notice that many small ones this year, which is weird because they were like all over the place last year and I couldn't find a medium one last year. So there's the panda. Yeah, that's my Chester horse. But other than that, we didn't really do much on Friday night other than just, we went to eat out, which was really delicious. It was a like steak, well not even a steak, it was a, what do you call it, brewery, but also had delicious grill stuff. And then we just basically went to the hotel and just chilled and watched stuff. We played some Mario Kart Deluxe because we got that on the Switch, and we did bring the Switch because why not? And we went swimming. We did go swimming on Friday night because our pool in our hotel was like freaking empty. I figured I should never be able to swim during a con because everyone that's at the con wants to go in the pool. No, it was freaking empty. It was also at the top of the hotel and had a sky roof where you could see the stars, and it was awesome. And we only got to swim for like 45 minutes, but I'll take it. It was pretty beautiful, and we're totally going back to this hotel because it was so nice. And they had a Starbucks at the bottom. It was perfect for us. But we got to swim, and then we just chilled out afterward. Saturday during the day, I did go to a photo shoot for Tedders for the Sailor Moon photo shoot. If I remember, I'll put some of my favorites up, but there were quite a unique assortment of outfits. I don't know Sailor Moon that well, so there was that. Saturday night we just watched the last episode of Samurai Jack, which I haven't seen any of them, so any of the new season. So it basically summed up the entire season into one episode right after the episode, so I felt refreshed. We did a group photo with all of our friends, and that was a lot of fun. We all had matching shirts except for me and River. And we had our shirts, but we didn't have them with us because Shy Guy ran off with them when he went to work. So we're the only ones in the group photo not wearing them. Long time too. Holy shit. As he whips one at my head, that came really close to me. Oh my god. So this is the t-shirt that all of us had. Oh, it's inside out. Even better. There we go. Look at it. Yes. We went and did DDR, which I don't know if I can't really post anything from that, but there was an Instagram post that my friend did. If I can pull that from the internet, I'll post a link in the description if you want to see me and Tedders doing DDR at the arcade, because that was a lot of fun, and I hadn't played DDR in so long, and trying to do it on heavy, I was so out of breath at that point. It was a really great time. It just was seriously probably the best Acen I've had in a while. So I'm really excited that it was chill, and it felt like a vacation. I think I showed you everything that I'd like to show you guys, but yeah, this is long, but Acen was worth it, so that's about it. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have been to Acen and what you think of it, or if you guys went this year and I missed you. But also let me know just what you think about streaming Saturday. For like, does Friday the 13th sound okay to you guys? How you guys are enjoying the different playthroughs, just what you guys have done in the last 2 weeks. If you guys have done anything super exciting or interesting or just chilled, you can say that too. You guys know I read everything. It just might take me a while because I'm having a hard time keeping up with comments, but I did just catch up a day or two ago, so I've been doing it pretty much weekly. But other than that, that was the end of this Winning Wednesday. Perfect timing too, because River just got home. And I will see you guys in the next Winning Wednesday, or playthrough, or whatever it is you guys watch. So keep winning, guys. Bye.